What's going on, everybody? We are back here live here on the OT Radio Show, and I got a very good show for y'all today. Today, I am bringing on father, model, actor, Mr. Keith will be joining us here in the show. Now, listen, y'all see any more his shows like the BET Plus, all the Queen's Men. But listen, y'all, we got him here today, aka Babyface is here, join us, and we're going to talk about fatherhood, model, and acting, and all that good stuff. And right now, our producer said he is ready to have conversation with us. We are ready to have conversation with him. So let's go ahead and bring him in on this beautiful day. What's going on, Mr. Steve? How you feeling today, bro?
Bless, man. I can't complain. How about yourself, man?
Oh man, listen, man. I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed, man. I'm doing better than yesterday, as I always say, man. Definitely good to
Absolutely.
see you, bro. So,
Likewise. Thanks for having
so
me.
let's go ahead and dive into this, man. Yeah. Oh man, no problem, man. So let's go ahead and dive into it, right? Your father, your model, your actor, right? And before we jump into all that good stuff right there, can you tell our listeners and people following them, people that's gonna be watching, the replays, where you from and how did you get started in the entertainment business?
I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan. That's home. I'm a Detroit native. 313 all day. What up, though? You know. And I started off in the entertainment industry. I just literally just dived in. Dived straight in the deep end. Straight out of high school. Started. Since
Uh-huh.
then, it's pretty much just been a hustle. You know.
Yeah, definitely. So let's talk
Yeah.
about that a little bit because you're very intriguing, right? A lot of people see you on, All Queens Men, but we're going to dive into some interesting things that I had just found out about you, and then I had to do research to make sure that it's true, right? Listen, we all got to do that. We all got to do that. So let's talk about this now. How was it like being an international entertainer? For those who don't know about you.
Um, it was great, man. It was a beautiful thing, man. Just being able to be your own boss. I always looked at the entertainment, well, the male exotic entertainment industry as, you know, um, a stepping stone for what I actually wanted to do, which was, eventually get into acting. But it
Hmm.
was a big man, being able to just see the world, man, travel and, you know, get money and, just have women have a good time. That's pretty much all it's about.
Right. Well, look, man, because I was sitting back, bro. I was sitting back, right? And I was like, all right, there's a lot of things that I do know about the entertainment business, especially the males out things. I have friends who did it, and
Yeah.
then I'm sitting back. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, yo. I ain't know you was like the first Chinese male exotic dancer, man. You know what I mean? Like you won that award. I'm sitting back like, dude, they actually got something like that going over there in China. Like, how did that come about?
Absolutely, man. Like they are like 10 times better than Vegas, if you ask me, because the entertainment, like they respect it more, they appreciate it more, and it's a lot of them, so there's always something going on. But how I got the opportunity
Hmm.
to do the fashion shows that I used to do in Chicago, one of the producers, he knew a guy over there that was, throwing a tour, and the producer,
Hmm.
I danced. So he was like, yo, bro, like, I got this major opportunity for you. You'll be able to headline your own tour. And I'm like, word? He like, yeah, man, like, you wanna take it? At the time, I was getting into Vivica Fox's Black Magic Live at the time on We. So I'm like, dang, like, do I want to do
Hmm.
this? China. And I was like, nah, man, we're gonna go to China and tear it up. And that's exactly what I did, man. So it was crazy, man, because I got a chance to like battle like the other entertainers over there. And that's how I went over there and did my thing, and I had to represent. I had to let them know.
Yeah. Li- Listen, man, 'cause I was sitting back, I was like, wow, dude, this is crazy, dude. Like up in China, no one would ever think that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, us Americans and stuff like that. Like, we won't never think that, man.
Yeah, yeah, it's a completely different world, man, and I cannot wait to shed more light on that. as I
Right.
continue around in the industry. Like it's a completely different world, man. It's dope.
Wow. Wow. Now, one of the interesting things that I learned about you, especially in your bio, and I like for you to talk about this. When did everything start to slow down for
Honestly, when I moved to Vegas,
you?
um, it was kind of like insanity. I was like, dang man, like I never forget. I had threw a party at my house, and
Hmm.
everybody was timed, and I just went upstairs to my room and I just was sitting back and I was looking out. The sun was rising, like we was literally partying into the mornings. Sunrise, man, everybody downstairs having a great time, and I'm just like, man, what am I gonna do next? Like, I've conquered, I've done what I was supposed to do in this round, because in the male exotic
Hmm.
industry, you have goods and then you have the greats, and not to
Hmm.
toot my I'm more humble than anything, the humble don't stumble, but in that field, I'm a part of the greats, it's only a handful of us, but I'm a part of that of the greats, so I was
Hmm.
just like, man, next? Like, what's next? Like, I keep doing the same thing every year. Don't get me wrong. I'm getting money. I'm able to stack. I'm living well. I'm taking care of myself, but I can't do this forever. I'm not going to look like
Right.
this forever. Like, it's got to be a time where I got to put a halt on this, and it's crazy because literally that following weekend, I had a show in LA and I did it was a house party for like a few women from Detroit and Houston, and the producing consultant for all the Queens men, he hosted the show, and he was like, bro,
Mm.
like, yeah, he's like, man, I always heard about you, like respect, like, yo, why don't you check this monologue out, man? I got something for you. I think you can really play this part, man, and it'd be cool. I'm like, all right, and I'm not gonna lie, man, I honestly, I procrastinated for a minute because I'm like, nah, like this probably some chocolate city mess. Like,
Right.
you feel me? Like, I'm like, nah, but I just literally was like, man, what I got to lose? Like, why not? Just take the opportunity because I'm an opportunist. I always jump to opportunity. And I'm a firm believer in manifesting and really whatever you put out, you'll get in return. So,
Mhm.
did my homework, man. I got the role.
Yeah, so let's talk about that a little bit, man, because when people watch it, right? I ain't gonna lie, dude. I thought, what I mean, I was like, all right, listen, man, we're gonna watch this show real here, right here. And I'm sitting there watching, I was like, yo, this shit's kinda it's crazy as hell, but it fits you because that part right there, dude, you play that part too goddamn well, man. Babyface, man, you play it too well, man. We're gonna talk about that, man. We're gonna talk about that because uh, you know, you being the exotic dancer, right? And then you playing that part, dude. I'm sitting back, I'm like, yup, that was his part right there. That was his part. So, so tell our listeners a little bit about that part. About you playing Babyface and how did everything involved because you look like that you did the whole listen, I ain't gonna hate, you feel what I'm saying, but you played that part to the goddamn T, man. Like you've been there before. And doing the research, I said, yeah, he been there before. You know what I mean? So how did that part, involve? How did you involve as an actor when you got into that role?
Well, honestly, man, I've been around people that act like him, and certain mannerisms, certain things that I find myself going through when I tap into that character. When I first started, dancing, I was a little bit like him as well. It was like I was trying to figure out, the industry and trying to figure out the game. I don't really trust anybody. You don't really make friends like that. You don't really know who's really down for you or have your back. Because the industry is cutthroat.
Yeah.
Everybody trying to, get to the bag. You don't really know who to trust. So certain situations that I've been through and that I've also been around, I just literally put into face. So it's just been I can say it worked hand in hand for me, coming from that realm and then actually being able to bring that character to life. That's what made it
Hmm.
met, you know. So yeah, yeah. But in real life, like now, like nah, man. Like I always the things that Face does, I don't have nothing to do with Keith, man. Like it's just you talk to him, man. You don't listen.
So let me ask a question because I know you probably get this a lot, right? Because a lot of times people, describe a person as that actor in that movie, right? So do you
Man.
get that? You be like, listen, man, dude, it's just acting, man. It ain't that serious.
Yo, I be having people in my DMs like, why would you do that, man, like that? Oh, I should kick your ass. Like it's crazy. Or I'll run into people at the gym or and they'll be like, man, I can't stand you. But I love you though, but I can't stand you. Like, oh, like it's not me, it's Face, like got nothing to do with me.
Right. Right, dude. Because I already know you probably get it a whole lot, man. I know you get it a whole lot, man, because we too much as people that we look into the person character and don't realize like, yo, man, the boy just acting, man. Like it ain't that serious, dude.
Right. It's
Like he's
not that serious at all. No,
but, all right, so
not real
take
life.
me to all right, so let me ask this question. Uh Take me to a typical day on set with you, right? So saying you're about to go on set, take our listener to this typical day that you have on set.
From the time I wake up, time I
Yeah.
wake first of all, I pray, give it up to the most high. Uh get my mind right, stretch, get into my script. And I'm literally that character on set. Like literally. Like I think his thoughts, what he wants to eat, how he's feeling that day, you know, everything is about Face and what he wants, just so I can, stay in that mode. Because me and Face are two completely different people,
Hmm.
so notice especially, as I'm, training more and, perfecting the craft that me, being keeping that mindset while I'm on set, that helps a lot, because I'm so down to earth and cool. I can switch back and forth. Like once I'm me, once I'm able to like at the end of the day when we're done with our last scene, then I can get face to I mean, but when I'm actually on set, I'm literally just, I got my music going sometimes, sometimes I won't even talk to my castmates sometimes, depending on
Hmm.
what you know, what what we're filming.
Right.
I just give me a moment, because I can't I'm in a completely different mindset. I can't be this guy. I have to be this guy. So that's pretty much how everything goes. I just try to make sure I really tap in and be Face.
Well, let's talk about being a father, man. Because being a father is a beautiful thing, bro. It's definitely a beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
So tell our listeners and people who are watching the replays and stuff like that. Being a father, how do that feel about being a father, dude?
Oh man, it's words can explain sometimes. It's like it's a beautiful thing. It's an amazing thing. And for me, coming from where I come from, daughter, she has changed my life, slowed me down. It's just amazing. Just being able to you know see somebody live through you. And being able to relive things through your seed. That's a beautiful
Hmm.
thing. That just being there and being able to and knowing too, like I know you, like you can't get nothing past me. I know you. I done already made mistakes for you. Like just
Right.
just be able to watch, your child grow and grow into the person that they're going to become, and it's amazing. It's truly amazing, and I appreciate every moment.
Most definitely, most definitely. So, what can we expect from you right now? Because 2023 is right around the corner, man. This year went by so fast, dude. in
Yeah,
2023, right? What can people expect from you right now going forward?
well, you'll definitely be seeing me in a few projects. I'm working on a few now. Can't really say much, you know. But I have a couple of things I'm working on Tubi. I'm
Hmm.
another uh, shout out to Lashero. It's called Secrets and Yards, new television series. And
Hmm.
we'll be back on set soon for UM. So keeping the ball
No
rolling.
doubt about that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yo, man, listen, man, I gotta appreciate you for joining me here on the show, man. It's been a well educated show right there, and I hope people definitely, I hope people will be like, hey, listen, y'all. It's just an acting. That's all what it is. He ain't the real person y'all think he is. It's just
It,
acting. So understand that.
you have to get that. It's just a show. It's just I'm telling you, crazy.
But yo, man, before you go,
Yeah, man.
yo, so, but I gotta ask this question before you go, right? You being from Detroit and everything else, and coming out of Detroit, how do you feel about that right there, as you as a black male coming from out of Detroit and have made it, you know what I mean, and through all difficult times, but you lived life, traveled. Everything. How do you feel about that when people like, oh, them folks from Detroit? It's so much of a narrative in Detroit, Chicago, Philly, all the big name states,
Yeah.
cities and stuff like that. How do you feel that you are one of them? That's like, hey, I did it.
Yo, that's a good question. I never really got a chance. That's a great. Honestly, man, I feel great. I feel very blessed and highly favored, man, because my city, man, we it's I come from a crabs in the barrel mentality type of city, and Detroit is its
Mhm.
own. Like, I don't even say it's its own state or city. It's its own world, literally. Like, seriously. So to make it out of here, like, if you make it out of here, you can make it anywhere, literally. So it's just honestly like I'm just blessed every day to be able to continuously move how I've been moving, and I'm blessed to have this mindset to continuously persevere. Because I never really was the type of person that let what was around me affect me. I've always seen bigger, and I've
Mhm.
always done. So it's just I feel amazing, man, because I'm actually one of the ones out my city, that's not other than being, because we got artists like Big Sean, like I'm not a rapper, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I persevere, and I did it my way, so it's just been truly a blessing.
Yep. Oh man, beautiful thing, beautiful thing. And you love to give back too. So that's another thing, man, because you like to feed the
Absolutely.
homeless and you donate clothes and you help, man. And that's a blessing too because you give back. And a lot of times people don't tend to give back, but you give back. And I appreciate that, man. I definitely appreciate that 100, dude. Because we gotta start doing that,
Yeah.
because at the
Yeah.
end of the day, everyone needs help, regardless of what people say and how people think. Listen, y'all, we are in a freaking recession. I'm telling these folks, man, we're in a
Yeah.
recession. People might not want to say it, but I'm going to say we are in a recession because,
Yeah.
man, oh man,
Crazy out here.
I
It's
say
crazy.
this to you, right? And then, listen, when the food stamp people start going up, we in a recession when it used to be. Used to be like, yo,
Oh,
real
that's fact.
talk, dude, real talk, like.
Yeah.
Listen, man, the food stamp lady like, nah, bro. You know what I mean? $100, $90. It used to be
Yeah.
60. So listen, that's how you know. That's how you know, yo. That's how you know. So hey
Yeah.
man, I appreciate you for joining us here on the show. Oh, make sure you give everybody your social media where they can find you at on the website and everything else.
Yes, yes. You can follow me at or on Instagram at Keith Swift Jr. Same for Twitter. I only have an Instagram and Twitter. So at Keith Swift Jr. That's Instagram and Twitter. That's my only
Ah,
IG account. There's so many fake pages. I'm so tired of it. It's okay though. We're gonna get that fixed. We're gonna get that fixed. You can follow me once again on Instagram and Twitter at Keith Swift Jr.
See,
There it is.
that's something to talk about because Instagram, I'm telling you, dude, man, it be so many fake pages out there. But then when you're trying to get verified, they like, nah, that ain't you. Like, yo, I'm trying to stop these fake pages, man.
Like they be real stingy with the blue check. Like, come on, man, the proof is in the pudding, man. Like, what I gotta do? You know what I'm saying? Like, feel me? Like, come on, man. No,
That's a fact. That's a
yeah,
fact.
man.
Well, yo,
And
man, I appreciate. Welcome to the family too, man. Because right now you are part of the OT Radio Show family. So welcome to the family. Like we always say, anything you need, we are here. You know what I mean? You got things going on. Holla at us. Hit us with it. Post it. Whatever. Tag us. We there. All right. I appreciate you, man. Enjoy the rest of your day, man. And we'll be talking soon, bro.
you already know, man. Sooner than later. Peace.
All right, man. Please.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, good show, good show, good show, good show, y'all. Very good show today. Hey, we got another one. I'm happy. I'm happy, y'all. I love being happy. So listen, y'all. Thanksgiving's right around the corner. Yes, it is. Thanksgiving is right around the corner. And I'll tell you this. What are you going to be doing for Thanksgiving? Folks, I'm going to say this and I'm going to say it very clean. Make sure, make sure y'all wash y'all goddamn hands, okay? Y'all make sure y'all wash y'all hands because some of y'all be bringing plates. Make sure your kitchen is clean and all that good stuff. Yes, I said it. OT said it, and I'm gonna say it again. So, man, listen. Certain folk that be cooking, listen. We know what's going on in your kitchen. Make sure you take care of your kitchen. Make sure you take care of you. And don't be feeding y'all pets while you cooking the food. Okay? Yes, OT said it. Don't be like, ooh, let me take a piece of this. Then you give it to the pet. Then you put your hand back in the food. That's nasty. That's nasty, y'all. Come on. Let's get with it. Because you know we got cousins and aunties and everybody else that do those kind of things. And when you got the cousins who bring the alcohol, y'all know which ones it is. Brown liquor, it's gonna be some kindness, dedication. Clear liquor, might be a little roughness here and there. Wine, fellas, stay away. The lady's about to start talking. All right. Well, listen, man. I love y'all. Y'all be good. Enjoy your holiday. Enjoy your holiday. Be safe out there. Drive safe if you are driving to see loved ones. Fly safe or you are flying. Make sure you leave early and everything else, man. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your family, and those who have lost loved ones, enjoy them too in your heart. You definitely got to enjoy them in your heart. You know what I mean? And do all the certain things that they did too. Right? So you had your mama or your daddy cook something like that. Go ahead and cook something. Make their legacy live on. I love y'all. Be good and happy holidays. And we'll see y'all back here on the show on Monday at 6:15. Yes, sir. I love y'all. Be good and enjoy your holiday. Thank you for watching. And we out of here. Another one in the books.